The oakwood grove glistens under the moon's delicate touch. Luna Moonpaw, a silver rabbit fox, steps into the clearing, eyes wide with curiosity. She approaches the shimmering acorn, each step measured and silent. As Luna's paw makes contact, the acorn flares with otherworldly light. A voice echoes from the light. Time's imbalance threatens all. In the sun-drenched chamber of Elder Oakwise, dust motes dance like whispers of forgotten tales. Luna recounts her harrowing experience, her voice echoing with a mix of awe and fear. Elder Oakwise listens intently, his gaze unwavering. As Luna speaks of her trials, the acorn holds the very essence of the Grove of Light, Elder Oakwise proclaims, his voice resonating with ancient wisdom. Remember this, Luna. Brute strength alone will not suffice. Strategy and the strength of friendship will be your greatest allies, Elder Oakwise advises, his eyes filled with hope. Your task is to return the acorn's power to the heart of the Grove of Light, Elder Oakwise declares, his voice filled with unwavering conviction. Beneath the ancient boughs of Oakwood Grove, filtered sunlight dances on the forest floor. Luna gathers her loyal companions, their faces eager with anticipation. Bella Starwing, the swan rabbit hybrid, her white fur shimmering like moonlight, stands gracefully. Clara Hillhoof, the cautious deer hare, her large eyes darting nervously around the shadowy grove. Robin Nutwhisper, the tiny squirrel apprentice, his bushy tail twitching with uncontainable excitement. Bruno Bearshield, the noble bear knight, his fur slightly matted beneath his armor, stands tall, ready to serve. Beneath the forest's sun-dappled canopy, the fellowship begins their journey. Luna pauses, her face peaceful as she gathers her senses. With newfound resolve, Luna strides forward, her intuition guiding their path. Bella's keen eyes scan the surroundings, alert to the forest's hidden inhabitants. Bella hopes her words will ensure a peaceful passage through the forest. In Ember Hollow, the Fellowship prepares their camp under the watchful eyes of the night. Robin, ever vigilant, scans the shadowy woods, his gaze sharp and perceptive. His keen eyes detect an anomaly, strange tracks winding around their encampment. A creeping unease settles over the camp as Robin examines the mysterious tracks, the silence broken only by the crackling fire. The tracks encircle the campsite, a silent warning in the darkness. The Fellowship gathers, their faces etched with worry as they realize they are surrounded. In the heart of Ember Hollow, moonlight weaves through the trees, painting the mossy ground with shadows. Luna's wings flutter, her eyes widening in disbelief as she beholds the empty pedestal. The shimmering acorn is gone, its absence a palpable void in the sprite's world. Nearby, a shattered leaf seal lies discarded, its delicate veins broken, a symbol of betrayal. Glimmers of midnight feathers scattered around the pedestal hint at a hasty, desperate escape. The air hangs heavy with the scent of pine and the bitter tang of betrayal, a silent testament to the loss. Under the open sky of Ember Hollow, Bruno's face burns with anger, his fists clenched as he prepares to charge. Bella's voice cuts through the air, a plea for reason amidst rising tensions. Wait. We need to think this through, she urges, her eyes locked on Bruno's, seeking to quell his immediate fury. Bella's strategic mind kicks in. Let's gather information first, she says, seeking a tactical advantage. The air thickens with unspoken tension as Bruno hesitates, caught between rage and the need for strategy. Deep within the dense forest, the Fellowship navigates through the shadows. Their determined eyes search the ground, seeking whispers of the trail. Subtle clues guide them forward. Fragments of midnight feathers scattered like breadcrumbs. The trail tightens, leading them deeper into the heart of the woods. A gasp of shock pierces the air as the thief's identity is revealed. A shocking twist. The thief is Lord Raven Shade, Crest's own cousin. The Fellowship ventures into the ominous heart of Raven Shade Crest's hideout, where eerie shadows flicker with an otherworldly glow. Shadecrest's cousin stands entranced, his face illuminated by the acorn's ethereal light. They seize the acorn, its warmth pulsing in their hands. The acorn, now in their possession, emits a gentle, pulsing warmth. An opportunity for redemption hangs in the air, a chance for Shadecrest's cousin to break free from the acorn's grasp. An offer hangs in the air, a chance at redemption for Shadecrest's cousin, a path away from the acorn's enthralling grip. The night air in Ember Hollow is filled with the gentle dance of fireflies, their light casting a soft glow upon the solemn scene. Shadecrest's cousin stands, head bowed in profound shame, an acorn extended in his open palm. His face is etched with a painful blend of regret and a fragile hope, each line telling a story of past errors and future desires. He offers a single, resolute nod, a silent promise to aid in the sacred task of reseeding the grove and healing old wounds. Forgiveness hangs heavy in the air, a beacon brighter than any flame. As the weight of past grievances lifts, a collective sigh of relief washes over the Fellowship, a moment of unity amidst the fireflies. The Fellowship advances towards Ember Cliff, their figures small against the imposing landscape. In the distance, the ominous silhouette of the Raven King emerges, a harbinger of the trials to come. He awaits them, a dark figure expecting the acorn as tribute, his presence a looming threat. Each step taken by the Fellowship echoes with the weight of their mission, their resolve tested by the Raven King's looming presence. The Raven King remains unmoving, his dark silhouette a stark contrast against the fiery horizon. The Fellowship presses on, their fate intertwined with the impending confrontation at Ember Cliff. Bella's solitary figure is outlined against the vast sky, the wind playing roughly with her hair. The Raven King watches from his perch, a silent, powerful observer. Bella extends a hand, an offering of stories and hope. I offer you stories of our journey, Raven King. And these are our seeds, enough to plant a new tomorrow. Upon Ember Cliff, Bruno stands vigilant, a silent guardian amidst the unfolding parley. Shadecrest's cousin steps forward, an arbiter of fates between Fellowship and Raven King. The Raven King watches with eyes like chips of obsidian, an inscrutable monarch upon his craggy throne. Tension hangs heavy, a palpable shroud as words weave through the air, shaping destinies. Bruno remains steadfast, his presence a bulwark against the storm of uncertainty. The Fellowship awaits, their hopes and fears etched upon their faces, mirroring the fragile balance of the moment. At the formidable Ember Cliff, the Raven King stands cloaked in darkness, a figure of defeat against the skyline. His shoulders droop, a silent admission of his downfall. He opens his hand, a gesture of surrender. Stolen time, now freed, shimmers as it drifts away on the wind. The stolen time dissolves, leaving nothing but echoes of what was. The Raven King remains, a solitary figure against the vast expanse. His reign of shadows now past. The forest at night is a canvas of deep shadows, where every silhouette dances with eerie grace. In the heart of the night, the acorn glows faintly, a beacon of hope amidst looming darkness. The Fellowship members stand shoulder to shoulder, their faces etched with grim determination, a united front against the encroaching darkness. They brace themselves, ready to defend the acorn against any threat that dares to emerge from the shadows. Their eyes scan the surrounding darkness, alert to the slightest movement. their resolve unwavering. United by purpose, they stand as the last bastion of hope, ready to face whatever may come. Under the moon's gaze, Bella steps into a forest clearing, an oasis of light amid encroaching shadows. Shadowy figures coil around Bella, their forms blurred and indistinct, hissing through the night. Bella raises her hands, a beacon of defiance against the encroaching darkness. Her voice fills the night, a diplomatic song woven with threads of peace, not war. The shadow beasts falter, their movements slowing as Bella's soothing melody washes over them. Drawn by the gentle song, the beasts hesitate, a moment of fragile peace in the heart of the forest. In the forest's heart, Luna and Clara stand bathed in soft moonlight, their figures stark against the darkened trees. Their voices rise in unison, ancient words of reconciliation weaving through the night air. The shadows, stirred by their incantation, begin to recede, yielding to the power of their shared purpose. As the final words echo, the forest holds its breath, transformed by the promise of peace. Night descends, swallowing the forest in a cloak of shadows. The forest floor returns as shadows dissipate, revealing the terrain. A subtle shift occurs as the darkness retreats. Compassion guides strategy, illuminating the path forward. The forest rests in a balance of wisdom and empathy. The Fellowship approaches the Grove of Light, a sanctuary of peace and radiant beauty. Crystal pools reflect the serene sky, enhancing the grove's ethereal glow. Radiant flora illuminates the grove, painting the scene with otherworldly colors. The Fellowship stands together, bathed in the grove's tranquil light, finding solace in its serene embrace. The Fellowship advances into the heart of the Grove of Light, their faces illuminated by the gentle glow of the acorn. With reverence, they return the acorn to its pedestal, nestled among the crystal pools. A wave of pure energy surges through the grove, the air itself shimmering with gratitude. The grove awakens, bursting into a symphony of colors as flowers of every imaginable hue unfurl their petals. The sunlight catches the newly bloomed petals, creating a breathtaking spectacle of light and color. The Fellowship stands in awe, surrounded by the vibrant display of nature's gratitude. Bathed in light, the grove welcomes the Fellowship as time resumes its steady march. Hope blossoms anew in the radiant grove, where the Fellowship finds solace. The grove pulses with newfound energy, celebrating the Fellowship's triumph. In a moment of shared joy, the Fellowship's laughter echoes through the grove. The grove's light radiates warmth, enveloping the Fellowship in a peaceful embrace. United by triumph, the Fellowship stands ready for whatever journey lies ahead. Under the awakening sky, Elder Oakwise calls together the Fellowship within the ancient circle of trees. Golden light bathes the Fellowship, each member a silhouette against the dawn. The ancient trees stand as silent witnesses, their branches reaching towards the heavens. A sense of destiny hangs heavy in the air as the Fellowship prepares for the journey ahead. As dawn breaks, the circle of ancient trees awakens, their shadows stretching across the mossy ground. Their gaze drifts into the distance, reflecting a mind steeped in ages of wisdom and contemplation. Elder Oakwise shares words of profound wisdom. True power lies in knowing when to speak, when to listen, and when to heal. The soft light of dawn illuminates the depths of their insight as the trees silently bear witness. As dawn breaks, the first rays of light pierce the ancient circle of trees, enveloping Bella, Luna, and Clara in an ethereal glow. Bella's voice cuts through the still morning air with the wisdom of ages. Diplomacy rebuilds what anger would destroy, Luna responds, her words resonating with gentle strength. kindness often outshines force. Clara adds her voice to the dawn chorus, a note of hope in her tone. Even betrayal can lead to reconciliation. As dawn breaks, Robin sits peacefully within the circle of trees. He closes his journal, a thoughtful expression on his face. He notes the true magic of Hogwood: trust, strategy, compassion, and unity. The forest answers with a soft hum, its balance restored. A sense of serenity washes over the circle as the forest thrives. The dawn light bathes the scene, a testament to the magic of Hogwood.